In a small fishing village, nestled beside a quiet, misty river, lived a young boy named Cato. At 12, he was slim and graceful, with deep blue eyes that shimmered like water in the sunlight. His black hair, tipped with silver, would glow softly whenever he worked his magic. Dressed in a simple indigo kimono with a white sash, he always carried a small wooden staff intricately carved with the patterns of ocean waves. Cato was known for his calm, empathetic spirit and a quiet bravery that ran as deep as the river itself. His unique magic allowed him to listen to the whispers of the wind and the secrets of the water. One morning, a heavy silence fell over the village. The river, once alive with the songs of the current and the flash of silver scales, had gone still. The fish had vanished, and with them, the livelihood of the villagers. A young fisher girl named Aoi, her face etched with worry, approached Cato. "Cato," she pleaded, her voice trembling slightly, "the river won't sing anymore. My family. We don't know what to do. The nets come up empty every time." Alderiku, the kind and wise village leader, watched them from afar, his brow furrowed with the same deep concern that touched everyone. Cato nodded, his gaze already fixed on the silent water. He walked to the riverbank, closed his eyes, and simply listened. Not with his ears, but with his heart. Felt the river's fear. It was holding its breath, frightened by the heavy, scraping nets and the jarring noise of too many boats. The water felt tired and wounded. Au watched, her hopeful eyes never leaving his face. He placed a gentle hand on her shoulder, a silent promise to help. Opening his eyes, Cato began to hum a soft, gentle melody, tune that sounded like the rustling of leaves and the sigh of a distant breeze. He raised his small wooden staff and called upon the wind, not with force, but with a quiet invitation. A soft breeze answered, sweeping down to caress the riverbanks, soothing the weary reeds and whispering apologies to the water. The air grew calm, and the tension began to ease. Cato's silver-tipped hair started to glow, casting a soft, ethereal light in the morning mist. Then, with a graceful movement of his staff, he drew a thin, shimmering ribbon of light from the air. It pulsed with a gentle, rhythmic energy, like a heartbeat. He guided this ribbon of light, letting it flow from the tip of his staff and into the current. The light didn't fight the water. It merged with it, spreading like liquid moonlight through the depths. It carried Cato's message of care, his promise of respect and balance. He wasn't commanding the river. He was reminding it of its own song. Slowly, a soft, melodic murmur rose from the depths. It was faint at first, like a forgotten memory, but it grew steadily stronger. The river was answering. It began to sing again, a gentle, flowing song of peace and renewal. Cato stayed by the bank all through the night, his soft humming a constant companion to the river's returning voice. As the first light of dawn painted the sky in shades of rose and gold, a shimmer broke the surface, then another, and another. The fish were returning, drawn by the river's song. Aoi, who had waited with him, gasped in joyful disbelief. The river was alive again, a powerful lesson that nature, when treated with care and respect, will always respond in kind. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical journey with Cato. If you loved this story, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our next adventure. Reads, love to hear what you think in the comments below.